So, established in 1592, the new Wolds Inn has certainly got the history, it's definitely got the look, so the big question is, has it got the food? Well, let's go and check it out, and I'm praying it's got my favourite on the menu, the old steak pie. Let's go and check it out. The weather is beautiful. It's cold but amazing, so it's pretty quiet outside, so I'll probably grab a seat there, and we'll go and grab a menu. Hi buddy, you alright?
Yeah.
Not too early, am I?
Alright. Let's go through to the bar side, I'll move you through there.
Yeah, would it be possible to sit outside?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, can I grab a menu please?
Yeah.
Thank you. I got worried then that they weren't going to be open, but all good. Okay. Let's check this menu. Definitely got all the classics on it. So on the back you've got the light bites and the sandwiches. Things like loaded fries, £8.50, nachos, £8, chicken sub, £11. But we're interested. I'm going to definitely go for the pub classic, and we're in luck. So we've got the Wolds Inn steak pie, triple cooked chips, garden peas, Yorkshire ale, gravy, £18. And they also do a nice Wagyu beef burger. That's tempting, but I'm going to definitely stick with the steak pie and a pint of Guinness, of course. Oh, looks like Wednesday Chinese night, Thursday they've got steak night, and Friday they've got fish night. Right, let's go and order some food. Right, well today is absolutely perfect. I couldn't have chosen a better day in October, I don't think. So it's fairly quiet, there's nobody sat out here at the moment. They've actually jet washed the whole area, so it's absolutely soaking, so I've had to put a towel down. To be fair, I could have sat in the restaurant, it's just that the music was actually a little bit on the loud side. So it's outside, it's a bit quieter. So I've ordered the steak pie. Now I'm really hoping that this is going to be the old traditional steak pie. Maybe a big slice, a big wedge. I don't want one of them ramekins with the beef inside and a crust on top. That's just not what I call a proper steak pie. I want a nice big homemade wedge with big chunky pieces of steak and gravy. Anyway, we'll find out soon. Guinness, so far, banging. Yep, that's a good pint. So Guinness, so far I've been pretty lucky at these places, so the Guinness is definitely a thumbs up. Just wait for my food now. Right, let's just arrived. Thank God. Just what I wanted. So, steak pie, little ramekin of peas, and the old triple cut chips. So far, so good. I've just asked for a little bit of ketchup. Got a nice amount of gravy as well, which is good. I guess the big question is, what's the steak like? Have a quick slurp of the old Guinness. Brilliant, thank you very much.
No problem.
Cheers.
Enjoy.
That's great, thanks. Right. I think it's time to dig in. So first question is, what's the steak pie look like? You can see in there, red hot. Decent portion of chips. Nice amount of peas. Let's give this pie, which is the star of the show at the end of the day. Nice piece of beef on there. Beef is tender. The crust is quite hard, not in a bad way. You know, it doesn't fall apart. There's some substance to the crust. If you look there, lots of nice beef. Try it with the gravy. You can definitely taste a bit of ale going through there. Right, let's see these chips. Bit of the gravy. That's probably a better one. That's crispier. Nice and crispy on the outside, fluffy in the middle, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, it's good. Let's try it with a bit of the old ketchup. Not too shabby. I'd say portion wise, I've had bigger, I've got to be honest, and that crust maybe is a little bit on the hard side. Flavour's good, I'm just not blown away by the crust. In fact, struggling to talk because it stuck to the roof of my mouth. Let's try these peas. As we always say, peas are going to be peas, but they're well cooked. That That's a weird chip. Nice big piece of beef, which is what you want to see. That's nice and tender. Finito. Just left a small piece of the crust. Get this pint down me, and I'll give my final review. See you in a bit. Right, so the new Wolds Inn. What did I think? As bizarre as it sounds, it was definitely a meal of two halves. Firstly, I probably got a bit carried away the fact that it arrived in a nice big wedge, which is exactly how I wanted it. Nice thick pieces of steak, and it was a decent portion size, but unfortunately the pastry wasn't to my liking. It was a bit too hard. I do like crispy pastry, but it was just, especially the crust, it was just too thick, too hard. As much as the steak tasted absolutely fine and the gravy was nice, the chips were average. Could have been crispier. When I get these double and triple cut chips, I expect them really crunchy on the outside, light and fluffy in the middle, and it just didn't quite hit the mark for me. Peas are peas, they were well cooked, there was no bullets, they weren't overcooked, they were absolutely fine. I think for the money, probably slightly disappointed overall, not a disaster. For me, it's a 6.5. The Guinness, brilliant, definitely a thumbs up. The meal, nah, it was okay. Would I come back? Yes, I probably would, because the people are nice, the area's nice, and the pub itself's nice. So, it has got the history, it's definitely got the look about it. The food, not quite on the mark. Oh well, maybe next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys on the next trip. Take care.